Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real with the nonstop pop-up and stainless steel. I'm back, we're back, here we go. Okay, this is the real stream. Let's call that last stream a test run. It's still gonna be up on the channel. There will be a message in there and inquire you to come back over here from over there, from the east to the west and back again. I'm just going to do my best to advertise yet again and again. So I'm honestly excited for this. I'm trying to have high hopes. Good Lord. Okay. The draft panel of Davis, Taylor, and Palmer. How we've come to this, I have no idea.
Suits and everything, but some guys could be more casual tonight with these picks. Hey, you're right. Chase Young said he wanted to wear a suit, but he couldn't have it shipped in time, so he will be. He's gonna be able to afford it.
Did Chase Young buy that suit with the same money he bought those tickets to the Rose Bowl for his girlfriend? Is that why it didn't come in time? And here we go. Yes. Roger Goodell's basement. I'm sure it is.
Some things remain the same. First, the hugs. Sharing that special moment with a player when he is selected is a big highlight for me. My body won't miss those great big bear hugs, but I sure will. Instead, we'll find other ways to have fun virtually.
Will we?
Second, I will miss the interaction I have with our fans over these 3 days. It's a draft tradition and one that I genuinely enjoy. Let's hear from you right now.
They're still booing Goodell. Roger Goodell. I feel like Roger Goodell enjoys getting booed.
Yes, I can hear you from my basement, so keep it coming.
Great.
Lastly, the best part of the draft is that it restores hope and generates optimism.
Honestly.
Because every team gets better through the draft. So good luck to every team, and let's get it started.
Here we go.
It's now my honor to announce that the first ever virtual NFL draft is officially open. The Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock. And the Bengals coming off a dismal 2-14.
Please. Please. I beg of you, Cincy. There's only one thing to do. This. I'm going to be upset. David Pollock's goatee's coming out nice. Desmond Howard showing off that Heisman on a shelf in the background. Which he won't be, because his hip is made of glass. His ankle is made of glass. He injured both of his ankles in the championship game. That's why what's his name came in. Injured the ankle versus Tennessee. That's right. Tennessee. And Tennessee still lost that game. Dislocated right hip. Because Nick Saban is not putting up points. That's it. It's like, why are you throwing the ball up by 20 plus points against Mississippi State? But you know what? That's fine because Alabama is not the national champion, and the true man to go number one. He's a man from Southeast Ohio, and I'm calling it now. The pick isn't even in yet, and I'm calling it. Joe Burrow is going to be the LeBron James of the NBA. Yes. All right. I said it. I'm saying it. He's going to a team in Ohio. His stats are going to be great, but his teams are going to suck because of the Bengals. He's going to leave, win a championship or two, come back to Cincinnati, and win the Super Bowl. Calling it. Look, the pick should have been in by now. There is no way that Cincinnati is not picking Joe Burrow. All right.
Chargers 6 also needing a quarterback. And the question, will they trade up to get it? Now, this time a year ago, Joe Burrow was perhaps regarded as a fringe draft prospect at all. Instead, he is absolutely going to be the first guy taken by the Cincinnati Bengals.
Has to be.
Build their franchise around him.
Has to be.
From the state of Ohio, Jesse finished his college career winning a national championship and a Heisman Trophy at LSU. And what a great story he has. Started his career at Ohio State, like you mentioned. Reese didn't work out there.
Slinging Joe. Man destroys college ball. Wins a national championship. It's off smoking a cigar right after the game. The boy's a man now. All right. He's a backup at Ohio State. It was backup, third string. He left for LSU. I think he beat Miami. LSU went undefeated. They torched everybody. They beat Alabama. Joe Burrow threw like 50 plus touchdowns. And he won the Heisman. It was easy. It was too easy. The Burrow Bayou. Single season offensive yards, total touchdowns and passing touchdowns. The Heisman Trophy, the national championship. 1 year. He basically went Cam Newton. Zach Taylor. All right, you were a laughing stock. This is a slam dunk. It's been like 5 minutes already. Just make the pick already. Zach. If Joe Burrow is not the top pick in this draft, I will throw a fit. I might just have a separate video from this stream or I lose it because Joe Burrow wasn't the number one pick. It has to happen. Has to. Zach Taylor, you've been a laughing stock. Oh, sweet. Thanks. Yeah. Okay, this might make it a little more difficult. Thank you. Loses the battle to Dwayne Haskins, shows up at LSU in a bad mood, gets into the fight the first days of practice with Devin White, the alpha linebacker on the LSU team, tells you about his tenacity and his attitude and how he's willing to win a team over. And it's real. Wait, Joe Burrow fought Devin White? Well, that's what you need in your starting quarterback, some fight. Tim Couch had no fight, no toughness. Achilles Smith, bust. Well,
Taking guys like Achilles Smith and David Klingler and Jack Thompson, it really didn't work out as they had hoped. But in talking to Zach Taylor today, the head coach of the Bengals that you see on the screen there, they are convinced that all of the intangible qualities, all of the process.
All right, pick's in. The pick is in, and it should be obvious.
To establish a winning culture there, Joe Burrow has it. And he's a guy that's not going to show Cincinnati entitled only because he has a lot of zeros and a lot of extra confidence in his bank account either. That same attitude Kirk was just talking about, how he won over LSU in that locker room, he's going to provide that same type of leadership with the Cincinnati Bengals. He's going to win over that locker room based on his work ethic, and they're going to believe in him. Come Sunday, he'll have 10 sets of eyeballs believing that Joe Burrow can lead them to the promised land. And a lot of times, youth is an issue, and certainly Joe Burrow is still a very young man, but he will be the fifth oldest guy to be selected #1 overall. He's a little over 23 years old.
Is in. Zach Taylor better make the right decision. Duke Tobin, you better make the right decision. All right? All right? All of Ohio was counting on you. All right? This is LeBron Part 2 in Cincinnati, not Cleveland, but Cincinnati. This is LeBron Part 2, an Ohio-born player. Like he's from Ohio. Here we go. Here we go. Ah, yes. Thank you. Joe Burrow. Cincinnati, you did it. You didn't screw it up. You didn't screw it up, Cincinnati. Yes. Great. Look, why one of the best players in college football history. And then add that on with the 150th year of college ball. He's grand. He's grand. Joe Burrow, 6'3", 221. Tall, the arm. Footage against the arm. Beats the corner deep. Jamar Chase inside the 10. Easy. Play action. Looks off the defense. Over the top. Safety not there. Gone. He's so strong in the pocket. His accuracy and his arm strength is fluid. The kid can sling it. He's a great leader. He'll get you out of a funk. Oh, not to mention he beat Alabama. The last quarterback to avidly say that they can do that. Some kid named Deshaun Watson who's led his teams to the playoff twice. Look, all right. Joe Burrow is grand. He's great. Joe Burrow just deserves. All right. Ed Orgeron. Go Tires. Like Ed Orgeron. Ed Orgeron sounds like he smokes about like 10 packs of cigarettes a second. Second all-time completion percentage, tied for third in passing yards. Most touchdowns all time with 60. Most touchdowns responsible for with 65. This is all in 1 year. You could say, "Oh, but it's college football." All you want. He plays in the SEC. He played in the best conference in America. Did I mention he beat Alabama? No one does that. It's like Joe Burrow is ridiculous. All right, I'm looking over. I'm looking over stuff. He's grand. He's great. We love it. All right. You love to see it. You love to see it.
He's got good size. He's got football IQ. He makes great decisions. But I want to go back to that number, 76%. That is just unheard of in college football, particularly in an offense like LSU, where they throw the football down the field. They're not just trying to dig you and dunk you and throw swing passes and bubble screens. They take shots, and whether Joe Burrow's in the pocket or whether he's scrambling, as Kurt showed you, when things are on time or whether they're off schedule, all Joe Burrow does is hit wide receivers in the face mask, and he hits them in the numbers. He makes it very easy on his wide receivers to catch the ball and to run.
If I'm not talking loud, I'm sorry. TV's on, so if you can hear it, throw a thumbs up in there.
It's not like the only need they have as a quarterback. They're going to need a lot of help around Joe Burrow. He's certainly he's going to have some struggles early in his career, but what a great way to rebuild this franchise, a building block like Joe Burrow, a talent at the quarterback position that, quite frankly, we haven't seen in a long time. I think one of the more remarkable things. Go ahead, Kurt. Something very important to remember is the transition from the college to the NFL game.
Yes, because everyone's thank you, Cash Money Markel, because everyone's talking about how it's just college ball and that you can't play that college ball and pro ball is different. We get that, but look. That answers it for me. That answers it for me right there. It's going to be somewhat the same. We just need to build that offensive line around Joe Burrow. That's all that has to happen. The Redskins pick is in. I'm done talking about the greatest pick of all time.
Well, we all knew this was coming. Doesn't make it any less powerful.
I mean, well, this happens.
I said to you then, you're going to be number 1 overall in 2020. What would you have said? I would have told you were crazy. I knew I was going to have a really good season because I knew, we had really good players coming back. I had good coaches.
Third consecutive Heisman Trophy winner selected by the first overall pick. That's fine. I mean,
Mel Kiper shared earlier that going into last season, he had a 6th-round grade on you, but then you won the Heisman, a national title. You're number 1 overall. How do you process that? Well, I wasn't very good my junior year. It's pretty simple. I worked really hard to get better. All my guys worked really, really hard to get better. We just gelled as a team this year to
so as a precursor message, dear Washington, just don't pick Tua. Don't do it. Dan Snyder, if you can hear this, I'm talking to you. You can't, you won't, but you can't. Don't do it. Don't do it.
To get something to represent my home area, my hometown, and Nike made this for me.
The 740, baby.
I just want to show as much appreciation to this area as I can. Joe, congratulations. Number 1 overall. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, RD, I tell you what, when I was down in Baton Rouge, real quick story, I was trying to talk to Joe and Justin Jefferson, the wideout, and then Justin Jefferson said, hey, let me check with Joe right quick, because practice was over, and he wanted to see if he needed to work some red zone routes. He went and checked with Joe. Joe said it was okay, and then Justin Jefferson came back and spoke to me. It just spoke leaps and bounds how much they respect his leadership. Joe was the alpha male. He won him over very quickly, Desmond, for sure. And
now I'd have a quarterback. Okay, second pick.
Washington Redskins select Chase Young.
Wow. I'm hearing boos. I'm hearing boos for Chase Young. Well, okay. Chase Young. Maybe Dan Snyder has a brain? Maybe. I mean, it's not a quarterback. I think this pick helps a little bit. Defense did need to get built a little bit. Not sure if you go with Chase Young off the bat. Sure, 6'4", 264, but you know, only time will tell, right? Only time will tell. The Detroit Lions are now on the clock. You know what? You know what, Detroit? The same thing goes for you. You've had quarterback troubles since Bobby Lane left in the 1950s. Y'all was cursed for like 50 years. Matthew Stafford came along, and that didn't fix anything at all. Now Matt Patricia's here. Don't pick Tua. Don't do it. All right? Matthew Stafford is an okay quarterback. Build the offensive line around him. Get him some skill pieces. Help the offense. And build up that defense, because you're the same division as A-Rod. Now Nick Foles is coming in, hopefully to start over Mitch Trubisky. Fix it. Fix it, Detroit. Fix it. I see that like. Thank you for pressing that like button. I hope you subscribe. So with noise. Hope a brother out.
I started singing when I was young in elementary school. Something I just did.
The face mask singer.
Chorus early. She always had confidence in my singing ability. It was always just like a little love of mine that nobody really knew about.
And now you've got dreadlocks.
Now, if I say I need my phone, I got to play something. Somebody got a phone? You're looking too good. Nah, that's good.
Not a fan. Not a fan. Nope. Remember when I said Dan Snyder has a brain? I might have to take that back. Okay, yeah, taking that back.
Maria, we certainly have an early theme developing. Guys getting to go back close to the area in which they grew up, the people who've helped them be able to form and pursue these dreams that are becoming reality tonight. The Detroit Lions.
Detroit's pick is in. I'm prepared. What are the Lions gonna do? When will we have our first trade? It's not here.
With the third pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Jeff Okuda, defensive back, Ohio State.
Wow. Jeffrey Okuda from Ohio State. Well, okay. I honestly know nothing about Jeff Okuda, so I can't complain. But also, good enough for me. Good enough for me. We listen to me, and they didn't pick a quarterback. I feel elated. I honestly forgot the Giants had a top. I honestly forgot the Giants were picking the top five. Well, as a New Yorker but not a Giants fan, how will Big Blue big screw this one up? I honestly have no idea.
Ryan, when you think about the intangible quality, what is the number one thing that Okuda brings outside of his obvious skill set on the field to the Detroit Lions?
Speaking of the Giants, my pre-draft assessment, the boys in blue. Do something. Do something about what? The offense, the defense. Draft a lineman, please. Please.
We're teammates. Congratulations, Ryan Day, head coach at Ohio State. Thanks for being with us. So Jeffrey Okuda really didn't even nail down a full-time starting spot with Ohio State until this past season.
6'1", 205. Okay, I mean, again, I've seen and don't know a lot about Jeffrey Okuda to say much because it's never really. I don't want to say aware of anything that he did. It's weird for me.
There's been such a great history in the last 5 to 7 years. Ohio State defensive backs, especially corners. Jeffrey Okuda had to wait his turn to become the man. Really grew up in 2019. Jeff Hafley, who was his position
Sorry.
coach,
Something's in my eye and I can't get it.
told me earlier today that he would come over to his house, spend hours asking questions, trying to understand little nuances about the receiver he was going up against, and actually on his cell phone had a picture that Jim Thorpe wore because he wanted to be the best corner and defensive back in all of college football. He didn't quite get it done and win it, but it just shows you his attitude and his approach to the game. Being good or great isn't good enough. Reese, he wants to
So the Buckeyes break the record for the common draft era. It's the only school to have teammates drafted in the top three on two separate occasions. Last time I had it was in '97. Okay, that's great and all. Baby pictures of the draftees. Wow. Jake Fromm had a big old head on him. Chase Young, pre-dreadlocks, Tua Tagovailoa, pre-being left-handed when he had two hips. And Joe Burrow, looking like a legend. Surprising his dad coached at the University of Ohio. Like just Ohio. In the MAC. That's what I'm complaining about. The MAC. The MAC is a really good conference. MAC's been known for mainly more for the basketball stars than the football. Let me actually yes and no. Like the MAC has produced a whole lot of football stars slash and also basketball stars.
I swear I didn't. I
Oh, excuse me. Okay. Defending Jacob. Is everything Chris Evans in? Everything Chris Evans in is really good. Okay. I hate to. Pete Zagarine.
Thanks for sharing your DIY haircuts. Thanks for sharing your savage moves, and especially your awkward ones. Thanks for sharing your cute kids and your adorable pets.
Oh yeah, by the way, speaking of which, I'm TikTok again. So if you're bored and want to watch some stuff, I'm trying to post a little more. Head on over to TikTok, look up Big Meech Vids, and yeah, style and wow. My on the spot stuff isn't as great. I always work better in a group. But since everyone's at home, can't not a lot we can do. American Idol is really doing this at home. American Idol is really doing this. American Idol is really doing American Idol at home. Wow.
Working on the front lines of this crisis can be overwhelming, but knowing we're in this together keeps us strong.
It's what you're
Wow.
not doing that's keeping us safer. Just by staying home helps us save lives. So keep it up.
We just want to thank all of you, our families and loved ones. Thank you too.
Please know that we are cheering you on too. We are stronger together. We're all in this together. We'd ask you to help us make a difference now. Huddle up for COVID-19 relief efforts, join players, teams, fans, and communities around the country in the NFL Draft-a-thon. If we unite behind this cause, we can provide relief for those significantly impacted by the pandemic. Every dollar counts. Visit NFL.com/relief to donate now. I'd also like to send our best wishes out to our NFL expert, Todd McShay, who is recovering from coronavirus and helps us so much on the draft. College game day.
Todd McShay had it.
By the Home Depot. Glad to have you with us in our coverage of the NFL draft here on ABC. So far, everything has gone as scripted. Joe Burrow goes first to Cincinnati, then Chase Young, defensive end out of Ohio State, goes to Washington.
Right, I forgot to mention, I'm watching this on ABC.
Giants, who drafted you back in the day, they got their quarterback last year.
Joe Judge, the head coach now. All right, Giants pick is in. That's nice. Yeah, I forgot to mention I'm watching this on ABC because I don't have ESPN on cable, and the connection's kind of bad, so had to make do. David Gettleman.
Having to deal with the draft largely in isolation, but with great communication both with the league and with others in the front office as we go to the commissioner, Roger Goodell.
Here we go.
We will have the Giants pick. It is in right now. Let's see what the Giants do from the commissioner's basement. With the fourth pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Andrew Thomas, tackle, Georgia.
The Giants really picked the tackle. The Giants actually. Well, okay. You know what? Good job, Giants. You did it. You You 1/6 boosted the offensive line.
Andrew Thomas came into the University of Georgia right away on their national championship run, and then could have been right tackle, and he started every game. And then sophomore year, he moves to left tackle. Junior year, he moves to that side. But just a big,
Well, you guys ready for the biggest twist? You guys ready for the biggest twist in this draft? The Dolphins are on the clock. The Dolphins are here.
Andrew Thomas in high school played the drums at Base Academy in Atlanta. His coach was a former NFL defensive end, Chris Slater, told him, "Hey, look, you're a good drummer, but you got a chance to be a big-time football star."
So the Dolphins are on the clock. The Dolphins, who have been on the massive tank brigade since losing to the Ravens and making it look like an absolute storm.
As David just mentioned, you put it on the film. I don't know if there's another offensive lineman in college football as battle-tested as Andrew Thomas. You look back throughout his career, whether it was Josh Allen in Kentucky, the 7th pick last year to the Jacksonville Jaguars, or this year John Grenard, who led the SEC in sacks. Andrew Thomas can shut people down. And the New York Giants need better pass protection. Here's a guy that's played a lot of snaps at left tackle that can get it done. That might be a bit of a mild surprise, but now the Miami Dolphins are on the clock, and this is the point in the draft where the drama has been expected to start. The Dolphins are in desperate need of a franchise quarterback.
Well,
Tua Tagovailoa of Alabama is the guy that many believe.
Miami is now facing the equivalent of a junior high school girl who can't decide who to take to prom. Will it be Tua or Justin? Who knows? Is it Tua YN or Justin YN? You know, you ever hand that girl a note that you like in junior high, and it's like, "Do you like me? Y/N?" This is what this feels like. Who-
I think you gotta go ahead and take a risk and take Tua. I know that injuries are something of concern.
Quote unquote, take a risk.
Bring him in, let their doctors look at him, but he's such an outstanding quarterback. I don't think you can pass on Tua.
I think so. I think passing on Tua would be the greatest thing that happened since Nick Saban let into a pass in the first place, because then you wouldn't have busted up your hip. Also, Nick Saban, and I reiterate, why do you have your injury-prone quarterback throwing the ball against Mississippi State when you're up by 20 plus? Who does that? Who does that? Brian Flores. All right. I don't like Justin Herbert either. I don't think Justin Herbert is a top-notch quarterback, but Tua Tagovailoa is injury prone. All right.
It's interesting. What's the philosophy for the Dolphins? You watch them; they've been trading a bunch of players, and they've been getting a lot of first-round picks. Well, I need a quarterback, man. I need somebody to lead my franchise, and they've been saying that, by the way, in Miami for a long, long time. If he was healthy,
The last good quarterback. The last great quarterback Miami had, we all know, was Dan Marino. The last good quarterback the Dolphins had.
doctors have pretty much cleared him for football activity. He had a very serious hip injury. There's no denying that, but he has up to this point.
I want to say. I want to say
Well, I think there were two questions that the Miami Dolphins have had to
Ryan Tannehill,
the last several months. Number
but they kind of ruined his career, and then Tennessee revived it. The last okay quarterback we've had in Miami was Chad Henne, and then there was Chad Pennington with the Jets. So not a lot you can do. Well, the Dolphins pick is in. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go.
since Dan Marino in 1995. So if you believe all the due diligence they've done, you believe your doctors, and you believe Tua is going to play, then by all means,
Dolphins first round quarterbacks: Bob Greasy in '67, Dan Marino in '83, and Ryan Tannehill in 2012. First two are Hall of Famers.
Justin Herbert too. He looks the part. What, 6'6", 240 pounds, runs a 4.7.
Look, leave the love for tall white quarterbacks to John Elway, okay? This is a Denver.
When he went to the Senior Bowl,
All right. This ain't Denver, Colorado. Look, second like, thank you. For people in the chat, how you doing? Like, comment, say something, whatever. Subscribe. Please subscribe, I beg you. We're about to find out who the Dolphins are about to pick and ruin their franchise yet again. Look, we could be seeing Tua Justin back to back or Justin Tua back to back. All right, Drake challenge back to back.
Miami has been sending out some smoke screens, it seems.
Well, how? All Tua can do is throw deep. Big Ben, what up, bud? Good to see you, bud. Miss you, man. Let's find out who Miami's taking. There it is. There it is. Okay. Well, in a football sense, this is all I have to say. Dear Miami, have fun with the football equivalent to Derrick Rose. You've seen it. You've heard it. Another basketball joke. Tua broke both of his ankles against Georgia 2 years ago. So that's one injury. The hip injury against Mississippi State. 2 injuries. And he dislocated his hip. All right. You can look at all that he did, and that's great. Here's the problem. He went to Bama. He went to Alabama. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. I like Trevor Lawrence better as a quarterback prospect than Tua because Trevor Lawrence had some named receivers. Tua went to Alabama. He's got everybody over there, all right? He's got everybody. I wouldn't have picked Justin Herbert. I would have gone with a receiver. I would have gone with a young receiver, have him play for a year so he has year experience, and then tank again, and then pick Trevor Lawrence. I would have preferred that. Okay? All Tua ever did was throw deep to Devontae Smith. Hence why he's throwing the ball downfield to best friend, split end, Devontae Smith all game long. You don't have that in Miami. The deepest threat you have in Miami is Devontae Parker. It's like, oh, his name is Devontae. I'll throw him the ball deep 14 times a game. Beat the Jets, maybe. That's about it. Beat the Jets. Look, all right. If Tua Tagovailoa turns into the left-handed Dan Marino, then okay, I'll eat my words. And that's fine. I'm okay with that. But no. Well, of course, he's Hawaiian. Family means everything. They're so far from the U.S. it's possible. And now his brother's going to be at Alabama. Talia Tagovailoa. That's what Tua means? Tua was short for something? I couldn't even. Well, not the only lefty starter in the game. Just not the only lefty starter. He probably would be, but if Tua does turn into the lefty Dan Marino, I might not be upset. I can't be upset about it.
injury, you sat down with Tua and his parents. What struck you about that? The connection, the emotion.
So, with the Chargers on the clock, time for my pre-draft whiteboard assessment. The LA Chargers. They said goodbye to Phillip Rivers. That was sad. He's in Indy now. He's going to be the next past Andrew Luck. That's fine. New unis. They look kind of nice. That's fine. They have some interesting choices. And I want to say due to that a culture change because now they're in need of a franchise quarterback because Tyrod Taylor is not an NFL starting quarterback. When you get replaced by Baker Mayfield, who is then also terrible. No, I repeat. When you get replaced by Josh Allen, who is subpar, and then get replaced by Baker Mayfield, who is probably subpar. There's a lot about that. This is a lot about that. So Tyrod Taylor and SoFi, I won't be a fan of it. Won't be a fan of it at all. Justin Herbert in SoFi Stadium, I might be a not bigger fan. Like Tua in LA would have been a better fit because you have deep threats on that Chargers roster. Mike Williams is a deep threat, honestly. Mike Williams is a deep threat. Keenan Allen, very good receiver. All right. Travis Benjamin, a great third, fourth string receiver and a speed threat and a deep threat despite of his age. Tua in LA would have been better. You've got no one to throw to in Miami. To answer the question, the Jets need a receiver. I don't know who they have tanking for because this roster isn't very good. So next year we have to see who we'll get. But as of right now, I want either CeeDee Lamb or Jerry Jeudy. It's gonna be Justin Herbert. The Chargers missed their chance to get Tua, and so Justin Herbert's gonna be the pick. All I ask is that you watch that Arizona State game because he threw so many picks in that game. So a lot of picks. Guess all I can say is what's gonna be on the whiteboard when they make this pick.
Justin Herbert would fit the bill at 6'6", a Senior Bowl MVP.
I'm ready. Do it, Roger. Just support me. Let's just support me now while you still have a chance. And there it is. There we go. LA, say hello to the next Phillip Rivers. Fairly good quarterback, but you guys are going to be in the dumps for a long time. Oh, he's from Eugene. Great. His grandfather was Rich Schwab. Okay. Great. Well, the Panthers are on the clock. Honestly, the Panthers should have picked the quarterback. Dear Carolina, please pick Jordan Love. Not really, but maybe pick Jordan Love. Yeah, and 3 interceptions against Arizona State was nice. The Panthers are indeed a lost cause. Well, literally, I wouldn't say they need a quarterback now because they have Teddy Bridgewater. Well, the trolls live. But I'm not even sure what the Panthers really need. Luke Kuechly's gone. I don't think there are enough linebacker prospects in the draft this year. Let's let's talk about Justin Herbert. All right. Aside from the Arizona State game, sure he was good. Everyone wanted him to come out last year, and he was gonna be the top pick in this year's draft. Didn't happen. Oh, Isaiah Simmons. Good call actually on that. Because Carolina needs a linebacker to replace Luke Kuechly. Isaiah Simmons said that he can play like 3 different positions: safety, inside linebacker, and outside linebacker. If you have Isaiah Simmons in the fold and that defense, and you can have him at the nickel spot, that would actually be a good move. Smithy, excellent call. Simmons can play 5. I agree with that notion. No weapons besides CMC. I mean, well, I don't know if you can count DJ Moore as a weapon. And aside from that, well, now that Devin Funchess is gone, yeah, I'd say go wait later in the draft for some more weapons on the offense, but focus on defense for the first round in Carolina because now with Luke Kuechly retired, they need to find their next linebacker. And Kuechly went right around here in the draft, or at least the 13th pick, if I remember correctly. So I like Isaiah Simmons here. Can't even put on the board. So all I can attempt to say is Carolina get some defense. I see that third like. Thank you. Subscribe. Unless you've commented already, just comment again. I don't mind. It's fine. I need something to talk about. Yeah, Carolina defense, preferably Isaiah Simmons. Ironically, draft boards had uh, the Giants picking Isaiah Simmons, but they got Andrew Thomas, which was actually pretty good because that bumps up the offensive line, which they kind of needed. They got Saquon Barkley a couple years ago, Danny Dimes last year. That offense already coming together. See that fourth like? Thank you again. You're starting to hurt. Yeah. The Giants O line is bad, which is I guess why they're going younger now, and getting some people to getting some people to I'd say the word is get younger. They're getting younger, which might be good because we saw I mean, sure you see generational talent, but we saw what Saquon can do, and we've seen some bright spots from Danny Dimes. The offensive line needs to get bumped up a good bit. That's all that needs to happen. It all starts with the line. If you can't protect, either the other defense is great or you're just terrible. That's it.
Have you tried the sandwich yet? You know that crispy chicken.
Honestly, just waiting on that. I'm waiting on the Carolina pick. Yeah, more wide receivers would be good. Um, uh, Sterling Shepard is all right. Not a number one whiteout first choice. Obviously, it's honestly it's bad. You have a subpar to bad wide receiver core if you can't name more than 2 guys in that core.
Bring every room to life with Optimum's 1 gig internet on the fastest fiber network. Just $69.99 a month for life.
Hi, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Rob Riggle. We just want to take a moment here at Holy Moly, an actual big-time sporting event, to wish all the NFL prospects great luck there in the NFL draft. Yeah, I tell you what, you guys are very cute with the little pads and the helmets and all. Keep working hard. I tell you what, one day maybe you can play a real sport like mini golf. Until then, though, never give up, okay?
I love Rob Riggle. I love Rob Riggle so much. All right. Derek Brown, Tristan Wirfs, Isaiah Simmons, and Derek Wills Jr. Derek Brown wouldn't be a bad choice, actually, too. Matt Rule coached Temple? Matt Rule coached at Temple? Booger McFarland's here. I gotta see this. Sick'em Bears. Matt Rule to Carolina. Matt Rule. Here we go. It's got to be Derek Browner. Derek Browner. Isaiah Simmons. Well, okay. This is not a bad pick. This is not a bad pick. All right. This is not a bad pick. It's not the pick that should have happened. But it's not a bad pick, okay? Not a bad pick, Carolina. Derek Brown is good. The big cat's pretty good. Not gonna lie to you. 6'5", 300 plus pounds. The kid can move. Well, again, it all starts at the line. It's not a bad pick. They needed defense. They needed defense. I think if they can find a guy later in the draft at that middle linebacker spot that can prove his hunger, I think at this pick might be a little undershadowed. Honestly, not a bad pick. Yes, it should have been Isaiah Simmons, but they filled the need. This is not a bad pick. Now, Arizona is on the clock. Arizona just went and got one of the greatest. They just robbed Houston. All right, they just robbed Houston. Now DeAndre Hopkins is in Arizona. I think they need another wide receiver. I'm holding off on Isaiah Simmons for right now to boost that defense because that offense is tough. If you add another weapon to that, you've got Kyler Murray, DeAndre Hopkins, Larry Legend. All right. I think if you add another offensive weapon in there, they're going to be solid. Quinnen Williams over Josh Allen. I would say that works in this situation because Quinnen Williams barely heard from him. Josh Allen. Arizona's pick is already in. That was quite fast. I happy to my pre-draft whiteboard. So doing the Derek Brown story, I'll do it now. So Here we go. Arizona. Either they get an offensive lineman, get another wide receiver, maybe pick a running back. No, but no, I don't think a running back's good at 8. But uh, I don't think Kenyon Drake is going to be a viable number one running back. So
And Maria, congratulations to Derek and Taylor as they expect that second child. Arizona Cardinals are ready with their pick. Here is the commissioner.
here we go.
With the eighth pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Isaiah Simmons.
Wow! Just when I said I would hold off on it, the Cardinals pick Isaiah Simmons. Isaiah Simmons. Arizona takes Isaiah Simmons. Wow. Slot corner, safety, inside linebacker, outside linebacker, corner. Wow. You know what? Honestly, I'm calling this now. I'm calling this right now. Isaiah Simmons, bar none, steal of the draft. That's talent. If you could play 5 defensive positions, that's talent. And the kid can do exploits. Kid's a stud. All right. Arizona might have stolen this one. I think I think the more versatile he is. Because think about it. Arizona could have 2 at 5. We'll see because remember, he's been hurt a lot. Honestly, defensively, Isaiah Simmons is steal. Think about this. You're going to the same division as George Kittle. This dude could probably defend George Kittle better than anybody in the rest of the division. All right? I like that pick. I like that pick. I was thinking offense. Arizona proved me wrong. Getting him at 8 is nuts, which is why it makes it a seal. I agree. Once the Dolphins line builds up, Tua will be okay. But as of right now, it's 2020, not 2030. Jacksonville on the clock now. Okay. I haven't blown up on anyone yet, so that's how you know this is a good draft.
David Simmons had a great quote. He said, something's got to be done about those great tight ends like George Kittle, Travis Kelsey. Those guys have to be stopped. Here, Todd Pacheco
I said it.
available in the Jaguars.
I said it. I can't. I know you guys are talking about Booger McFarland. I'm watching the draft. I'm watching the draft on ABC because I don't have ESPN. Jets will take Becton. We'll see. Another lineman would be okay. But yeah, now now the death of Saxonville is on the board. I think they could have used Isaiah Simmons because that defense was faltering, but that's dust in the wind now. So since I don't know what's going on, who do you guys think Jacksonville should take? Okay, CJ Henderson. Hmm. Is that that's the cornerback from Florida, right? Okay, Worf's from Iowa. Another defensive guy. So I think we'll see. The Jags need Worf's is good. Yeah, the Jags need defense altogether. So like that'll be a good fit. Tristan Wirfs, I think, would be a good fit, but yeah, CJ Henderson, the quarterback from Florida. I think the pick should be CJ Henderson because um not losing Jamal Ramsey, more like finally getting rid of Jamal Ramsey. Did I say Jamal? I meant Jalen Ramsey. Excuse me. That's how irrelevant he is to me. Finally getting rid of Jalen Ramsey at the same time kind of hurt the Jags. So they need to fill in. They need to fill that cornerback spot so you don't put all that pressure on AJ Bouye. So CJ will turn. I agree. I really do think it should be CJ Henderson. So now that I have something to write down on the whiteboard, let's do it.
Miss your friends, you miss your family. Just pick up that phone, FaceTime, call them. As an NFL community, one of the things we always do, we come up and we come through so many times, and we're better for it. It's the time for all of us to come together as a world, not just America. It's all of us collectively, like a great team. Always staying safe, protecting yourself, protecting your families, protecting the
So
world.
as the whiteboard goes, dear Jacksonville, let's revive Saxonville. CJ Henderson, Tristan Wirfs, preferably CJ Henderson to get that cornerback spot back up. But hey, as long as it's defense, get it done, Jacksonville. Bring back Saxonville. So while we're still waiting, if you haven't, like, subscribe, click that bell for notifications. Please and thank you. Share the video around, get the word out. Help a brother out.
Everyone, please stay safe. And we echo those sentiments. And if you are able, hope that you contribute every little bit will help for those who have been most affected by this pandemic. You can go to NFL.com.
Yeah, definitely. I brought the whiteboard to our practices. Bringing it to the games will be even better. Jordan Love. What if the Patriots get Jordan Love? Um, yeah. I have a strong theory that the Pats will get Jordan Love. If not the Pats, then the Saints. I got Roger Goodell with the Bengals jersey. We didn't get a late first round too early for Jordan Love. I mean, who knows? Who knows?
Cincinnati knew what it was going to do. Now the Jacksonville Jaguars are on the clock.
Ah,
The ninth overall pick. Jesse, what do the Jaguars need to do here? There's a lot of different things they could do here. People have suspected maybe they'd go with quarterback. They've said they're going to stick with Gardner Minshew. They could use help in wide receiver. They could use help on defense. A lot of different directions Jacksonville could go
defense.
here. But a lot of talent out there still, I think, on the defensive side of the ball for someone to make an impact. A reminder, if you just happen to be joining us, is a virtual draft. The teams are largely in isolation, observing the guidelines. So the pick is now in for the Jaguars.
Here we go. Jacksonville's pick is in.
With the ninth pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select C.J. Henderson,
There it is.
defensive back, Florida.
CJ Henderson, quarterback from Florida, going to Jacksonville. So will we truly revive Saxonville? Who knows? All we know is that the defense has been, alas, revitalized. Smithy, you did tell me. You're right. I got to give you props for that. Called that one. I honestly can't wait to see what this kid does. So as a whiteboard assessment, nice pick. There's hope for Saxonville to return. All we can look forward to is the future and a hope to God Almighty, he does not become the cancer that Jalen Ramsey was. All right. And so, as soon as I get to writing on the whiteboard, Cleveland is on the clock. Yes, you saw it here first. Cleveland. All right. The Browns, boys. Who we got? Before they announce the pick. Get it in as fast as possible. The Browns. The Brownies. Cleveland. Browns take O-line. Okay. I believe it. Maybe help Baker Mayfield to stop hating on the haters. The Browns got new unis too. They don't look bad.
And a special shout out to Browns Nation. I am so excited to help introduce the first round draft pick for my hometown, Cleveland Browns. The wait is finally over.
Is it?
Thank you to the NFL for your support of St. Jude. While my journey with cancer has been hard, I cannot say enough about St. Jude. The doctors and staff are amazing, and they have taken such good care of me. And now back to you for the Browns pick. Go Browns!
Come back down. Thanks.
Already media trouble.
Thank you, Fletcher. We are so happy to see that you're home and doing well. We're very proud to support you and St. Jude in the fight against childhood cancer. And we're all in your corner, Fletcher.
And just not the Browns.
So I have the Browns pick. With the 10th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Jedrick Wills, tackle, Alabama.
All right. Well,
You like it, Fletcher?
more Alabama tackles. This should bode over well. This might be the first Alabama offensive lineman who I've never heard of. This is all I've got. More protection for Baker, yeah, obviously, but it's like he went to Bama. I mean, the Bengals picked Jonah Williams. The Bengals picked Jonah Williams. Jonah Williams. I think it was last year, a couple of years ago. And tackles don't get the love that they should. Obviously, gotta hear about it. Oh, I'm ready for more disappointment. My Jets are off the board. He was an All-American. Okay. Remember, linemen surprisingly don't get the love that they do. Unless you're throwing pancake blocks every week on Saturdays. I'm gonna make a special phone call for this, as I attempted to get as much help in this as I could.
Yes.
Hey, Dad.
I'm watching your broadcast. How can I help you?
You're also watching? Okay, well in that case, hi.
Well, you didn't know I was one of the four?
No, I knew. I had an idea. I was gonna call you for the Jets pick anyway.
Yeah, well, you see Cleveland blossoms. I wanted that boy Jedrick Wills.
Honestly, I had no idea who he was.
But he plays right tackle. We need a left tackle. We need to take Mekhi Becton.
Well, I've got people on the stream who've been saying that too. Actually, I wanted a receiver, but if we need,
But I can't find the comments like that.
yeah, but I think Mekhi Becton will be an okay pick too. Boost up the line.
Yeah, because I'm watching Supreme TV like you are, so we have the same. But Darren's got cable.
Okay, that makes sense. In that case, calling you might have been a bad idea because I'm on ABC.
Yeah, I'm on ESPN.
Yeah, Mom cut off ESPN from the plan, so we don't have it anymore.
Cut off ESPN from the plan.
Yeah,
Why she cut off ESPN? You talking about from Supreme TV?
no, not Preem from DirecTV. Preem hasn't been working since the connection's bad.
He's still using DirecTV?
Yeah, the Preem TV's been bad as of late.
No, because you gotta listen. You gotta let me know when it expires so you can refresh it.
Okay.
This was amazing. So much character.
If you look at the bottom of the TV, there's an expiration date. Plus, hers ain't supposed to be till August, and she gotta let me know if something's wrong. You're not a Jets fan. Stop lying.
Look, all right. Anyway,
Stop telling me you're a Jets fan.
anyway, I do think Mekhi Becton will be an okay pick. I wanted a receiver. I really did want a receiver, but
Let's see what happens.
yeah, I didn't think this would be. I thought this would be commercial free, but looks like I was wrong.
Don't be surprised if you take a receiver, but I want an offensive line.
Yeah, it's a coin flip at this point.
If we take Becton, I'm not gonna be upset.
Yeah, because he is pretty good on the O line. Maybe Tristan Wirfs too, but who knows?
I just want to go slow. Give me the mountain, man. Block it up. My side.
Fair enough. In that case, with the help of my dad and who's still here, we've got our hope. We've got our first bit of hope on the whiteboard. It's a coin flip for an offensive lineman at this point. Sure, Tristan Wirfs is a little slower, but who knows? Yeah, that sounds about all right. It's still just fans. God help us. We need it. Yeah. That is true. Yes, that is true. I suppose. Yeah. Well, all right. The Jets pick is in. I have to look at Adam Gase. Joe Douglas. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Don't spoil it for me, Dad. Do not spoil it for me.
touching on some of the receivers. It is amazing. We've talked for weeks about the depth of this receiver class, and because we've been through the association
Forgot Kirk Herbstreit went to Ohio State. There is no time left on the pick. The pick is in. Announce it. Come on. Yeah. Did Desmond Howard change that book that was behind him already? Yeah, yeah. Bring it on. Here we go. Oh, hallelujah! Hallelujah! Oh, Mekhi Becton is the pick of the Jets, and we didn't screw up. It took Mekhi Becton. We didn't screw up. Finally, we can actually have an offensive line in the future. I wanted a wide receiver, but at the same time, I think boosting the O-line is a little better. It's going to be a lot better in the long run. All right, Dad. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for watching. I know you're still watching. I'll talk to you. Dad? All right, Pop. Dad. I'm going to go, all right? Thanks for coming on.
All right, babe, no problem.
All right. What's up? Love that guy. Okay. I mean, think what you want about the Becton pick. The Jets need an offensive line so Sam Darnold can stop seeing the dead. That man was looking at nothing but ghosts. When Sam Darnold said he was seeing ghosts, he was talking about his old line because nobody's there. Ghosts. You've got Casper. You've got Space Kook on that line. You've got other memorable ghosts in history. The Flying Dutchman is his left tackle. Shoot. Well, I hope y'all are ready. Because as it is official, what happens in Vegas is going to stay in Vegas, which I hope is John Gruden. Mom used to carry a birth certificate to prove his age. I would have to too. You see that kid's dad? Oh, wow. That's like me and my dad growing up. My dad is at least 3 times my weight and at least twice as tall as me. As it happens, Mike Mayock and John Gruden. Who's gonna be the next Gruden grinder? Who's Derek Carr / Marcus Mariota throwing it to? Who's gonna be the next Gruden grinder? Jerry Jeudy or defense? Yeah, I'm honestly tied up between Jerry Jeudy. Wide receiver wise, I'm tied between Jerry Jeudy and Justin Jefferson. Vegas. Jimmy Kimmel is from Las Vegas.
happens to be an empty luxury resort that you own. Well, all the better for you.
So thank you for doing your part.
Marie Osmond.
It's COVID-19.
And on behalf of all of us at Caesars Entertainment, we also want to send our deepest thanks to all the medical professionals and first responders for keeping us all safe in our community.
Penn from Penn and Teller. Okay. Donnie Osmond.
We do. Rest assured, all of us, Las Vegas, are ready to perform.
Wow.
Look forward to that.
Floyd Mayweather's house looks so nice. Henry Ruggs is fast, and I think if you pick Henry Ruggs, put him on the return team first. Put him on. I want Henry Ruggs to go to a team with receivers so we can have an impact in the return game and put him in the slot because that's where he's dangerous. Vegas.
First evers that are part of this draft, including the first ever official draft selection by the Las Vegas Raiders.
Las
Got it
Vegas.
right here. So with the 12th pick of the 2020 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Henry Ruggs.
Ah, it's Ruggs. Henry Ruggs the third is going to Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs the third is going to Las Vegas. All I can say after that pick is to boost the entertainment value in Vegas. Let Ruggs return kicks. Let Henry Ruggs return kicks. He's dangerous out of the slot. He's dangerous out of the slot. He's fast as heck. Let him on the slant routes and let him return kicks. 4-2 at the com. Honestly, if you let Henry Ruggs return kicks, he's going to be the next Devin Hester. Between him and Jalen Waddle, honestly. Because who have you got throwing the ball enough aside from Tua? Tua was throwing deep all of his career. You've got David Carr, you've got Derek Carr and Marcus Mariota. Not exactly deep shots. Not exactly deep shooters. So Henry Ruggs, the next Gruden grinder, and the first Vegas Gruden grinder ever picked. Henry Ruggs the third. His reasoning. His reasoning for the number three for the threes up is beautiful. His story, his backstory, wonderful. Loved it. Whoa. All right. So Henry Ruggs played basketball too, and he's yamming it. He's yamming it hard. Okay, yeah. Okay. Maybe start Ruggs at receiver. Yeah, he's got the leaping ability, but I want Ruggs to return kicks. He's got that speed. He can. I know for sure he can find his way through a couple blocks. Get it done. Now on the clock next are Super Bowl losers. And I'm sure everyone here hasn't seen my Super Bowl stream, or has watched my video on that post Super Bowl. But yeah, Super Bowl losers. The Henry Ruggs Rod Scott story was beautiful, honestly.
We met probably elementary school. We used to hang out at the YMCA where his dad worked. Everybody said we look alike, and over time we just embraced that role as brothers. So I always say it's my brother more than just a best friend. He was one that always wanted to work, and whenever he went in the gym, he would call me and go get me. Sometimes he'd go without me, and I get
San Fran taking Judy. We'll see.
Who's planning on going to Birmingham, to cheer on some of our fellow athletes from the city. And I ended up getting sick, stayed in. I guess the car hydroplaned, had a bad car wreck. He was thrown out of the car and eventually airlifted to the hospital where the next day he was pronounced dead. That was a tragic event, but now I just honor his memory every day, throwing the threes up every time I score, just to let him know that belief that he had in me is going all the way.
Beautiful.
Not only does Henry plan to keep flashing Rod's number 3 up to the sky whenever he scores touchdowns in the NFL, he now carries his friend with him on his arm, and a tattoo he got just this year to honor the friend who's always been with him and who saw this day coming. There you can see some of the emotion Henry overcome his mom, Nataki, who's a great sprinter herself, and there's the tattoo in honor of Rod Scott. And to this day, he remains very tight with the Scott family, and knowing that they share a part of this night and having foreseen Henry's journey to get here. Reese and Tom, you followed.
I didn't even have to say anything on it. It's just a beautiful moment, really.
The family of Rod Scott, they take great pride in that symbol that Henry mentions, that he flashes the 3 heavenward when he scores a touchdown, and that emotion continues to pour out as we go back over now to Tom.
Well, the Niners have traded the pick to Tampa.
Rinaldi here on ABC. Congratulations. We've shared the story of how Rod.
Oh, okay. Well, Tampa Bay has the next 2 picks.
The emotion that we saw when you heard your name called, what went through you? It was just tears of joy, man. I've been working for this.
So, for once, I won't have to erase the team because now the Tampa Bay Bucks are on the clock. Tom Brady went and signed with the Bucks. They've got Chris Godwin. They've got Mike Evans. Gronk is over there now. Judy to the Niners would maybe could have been, but that's not happening now. It's not happening now. Wow. This is huge. Oh, what just happened? My TV went out. Okay, hold on. Whoa.
Celebrate with your family, Henry.
There it is. Okay. Worf's to Tampa and Judy? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe they could get both. Tampa's first pick is in. What will the Great Gatsby man pull? The Bucks are going to be lethal. So it's looking like Tristan Wirfs, the Tom Brady wing, the Hall of NFL Records.
Super Bowl appearances, 9, and hoping to make it a hometown Super Bowl for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers now that he's moved over there. And then Super Bowl victory, he has 6 of those. And you see Tampa Bay fans waiting to pick right now.
Tampa.
year's NFL draft. Let's see who gets to wear the Buccaneers uniform. Throwing it to you, Lieutenant Colonel Caldwell. Go Bucks!
Hey, NFL fans, we're the airmen for the 28th Expedition.
I have a soft spot for the Bucks because my aunt lives in Tampa.
Currently deployed to IED Air Base.
So
We're proud to represent Tampa Bay and our home team,
yeah.
the Buccaneers. Now back to you, Commissioner Goodell. Go Bucks.
Here we go.
Lieutenant Colonel Caldwell, thank you to all of our service members for your courage and sacrifice on behalf of our country.
Blast those cannons.
The San Francisco 49ers have traded the 13th pick to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With the 13th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft,
First Tampa Bay Buck is Tristan Wirfs. Tristan Wirfs.
Tom Brady is going to like this pick. Tristan Wirfs, yet another Iowa offensive lineman going in the first round of the NFL draft. Since Kirk Ferentz has been the head coach, and even when he was the position coach on the offensive line, the Hawkeyes just churn out successful offensive line.
I've got nothing to say. I've got nothing to say. I've got nothing to say. The Bucks are going to win the Super Bowl. That's it. That's it. Like offensive linemen from the Big Ten are just another breed. He's a high school champion wrestling at Iowa. That's big. That's big. All right. Tom Brady's gonna love this dude, no doubt. Now a DB or a linebacker. Iowa truly is. Well, between offensive linemen and tight ends.
David mentioned that he was a great wrestler in high school. But he's a little unique. He does something that a lot of offensive linemen can do. He has more than just good hands. He can actually walk on them.
Oh.
So the ankle is an Olympic movement, an Olympic lift. You have to bring it up to your chest and you catch it across your collarbones pretty much. It popped off your hips. But it's not the easiest movement. So coming to the University of Iowa, I know about wearing shirts and the record. It's posted up on our weight room wall and walking past every day going to practice, going to morning lifts. You know, I knew I wanted it, but I walked past it for 2.5 years.
Me, okay, truth be told, I'm a Jets fan, but I do like Tampa Bay Buccaneers. My great aunt lives in Tampa, and I've been down there a couple times, so I have a soft spot for the Bucks. Yeah, Gangrene. Oh, that's right. Smith's Cowboys. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah. Smithy, who do you think? Smithy, who do you think the Cowboys are picking?
And we weren't able to stream anything. I think they've been lost.
We are all home right now. That's why Verizon is giving you more of the entertainment you want. Haley's usually watching a TV show, and McKenna is also listening to music.
So, as ESPN has gone to commercial break, like I said, like the video, subscribe, click that bell for notifications, share the video with your friends, your family, your great grandma, 13th cousin, your cats. Help a brother out.
First up is this exquisite bowl of French baguette dip. I'm going to start the bidding at $5. Thank you, sir. Looking for $6. $6 over there. Do I hear $7? $7 in the front. $7 going once, going twice. Salt to the onion lover in the front row. Next up is lot number 7.
Trayvon Diggs.
Beautifully set in the hollowed out loaf of sourdough.
Is that Trayvon or that Trayvon Diggs from Alabama that you're referring to? By the way, San Francisco on the clock now. Not sure what their needs are. They were in the Super Bowl last year, and they were pretty good last year. I think this is a traded up move from a couple years ago, probably. Not sure. Um, Dallas needs a secondary. Yes. No, Byron Jones is gone to Miami. I doted on all the Cowboys moves. Um, Smith, one of my older videos from down the line. I don't know if you'll find it. Um, my Cowboys video that I did for free agency. Give that one a look. Sanford needs wide receivers, prospectively Jerry Judy. Okay. Diggs would be good, but the safety is someone else. I can't think of anybody else that's a safety from Bama in this draft. I haven't really, due to the whole, due to the due to the pandemic. I haven't really looked over anything in the draft, and I was sick for the past couple weeks, so I am recovering. Um, but yeah, besides Trayvon Diggs, I don't know anyone else from Bama that's in the secondary. But currently, as we're looking at the current pick going forward, San Fran, yeah, the loss of Emmanuel Sanders, the loss, thanks. The loss of Emmanuel Sanders is big. Well, not big, but like it's chronic. X. Okay, X in this class. Okay, I didn't know that. Um, yeah, X is a good player. Looking forward to see that. Looking forward to see that hair again. I did a. I was supposed to do a video on the Iron Bowl and where I make an X joke, but it was the week that it was the week that Juice World died, so I couldn't bring myself to do it. It was the play. Noah, what's up, bud? Thanks for showing up. We're knee deep in the draft and stuff's going down. Um, but yeah, I was supposed to do a video on the Iron Bowl, and Xavier McKinney got run over by Sean Shivers, and I was gonna make a trap reference, but it was the week that Juice World died, so I couldn't do it. I didn't feel like it was right to do. The draft has returned. Andy Reid is looking nice in that Hawaiian shirt. Jerry Jones looks like he's in a carcass, and Brian Flores is having fun with his kids. And I don't mean Tua Tagovailoa, his actual kids. Well, the San Francisco 49ers are still on the clock. The pick is in. CeeDee Lamb highlighted. Xavier McKinney highlighted. Jerry Judy highlighted. Let's see what the pick is.
Jerry Judy heads the list there. Javon Kinlaw, the defensive lineman for South Carolina, just behind, along with CeeDee Lamb, another receiver, Justin Jefferson, and Xavier McKinney, defensive backs. We see three receivers, Justin
I'm gonna
Jefferson,
be a little disappointed if Justin Jefferson drops a little further than he should.
has been selected by the Las Vegas Raiders. Here's the trade that allows
So this trade entails the Bucks getting Tristan Wirfs' pick and the 2027th round pick, and then the Niners get the 14th pick now, and then a fourth round pick. Kyle Shanahan, all right, you screwed up in 2020 already. All right, all right, you screwed up this year already, Kyle Shanahan.
So the 49ers are on the clock. Runner-up in the Super Bowl last year against Kansas City. How will they add to their team? The pick is now in. Here's Roger Goodell.
Okay, here we go.
With the 14th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the San Francisco 49ers select Javon Kinlaw.
The Niners go defense and take Javon Kinlaw. Well, I mean, So, okay. The Niners take Javon Kinlaw. Jefferson isn't bad. He's just a product of Joe Burrow. Justin Jefferson inspired me to dance again. Justin Jefferson is good. But let's talk about Javon Kinlaw, who may be replacing Eric Armstead. Needed to get replaced. Eric Armstead, DeForest Buckner definitely. Yeah, this might have been a good pick.
Was real hard growing up homeless and things like that, living in the basement for some time. Mom lost her job, it was hard. But looking back on it, it was what it was. Nobody was ever complaining or nothing like that. And I always see football as the way out. It took me a long time to realize that. Probably took me until I got to South Carolina to realize it was the way out. Just seeing that I had a chance to do something special with my life. It's like surreal. It's almost like you gotta pinch yourself and make sure you're still alive. Just coming through so much.
And now Javon Kinlaw is also driven by his young daughter. Her name is Eden, and she's 1 year old. And Javon says he never wants her to grow up the way that
Is Buckner still in?
into the
No, Buckner is in. Buckner is in Indianapolis now,
The story that Javon
and then Eric Armstead I think is also gone.
to have this moment to celebrate a member of the San Francisco 49ers. And he is a guy that, if you can get pressure in the middle,
Now Denver's on the clock, and I can finally make this joke with how far we in this draft.
great celebration going on in Columbia. And he gave Gamecock fans a lot to celebrate this year, David.
Oh man, did he ever? Right? Talk about a great story. You saw what Maria just talked about, but he's just a big, powerful young man that can get to the quarterback. Look at that. I mean, that's Alabama. That's not Vanderbilt. That's grown-ups on the offensive line. And you can
Armstead's in Indy. Yeah.
comes into South
Yeah,
Carolina.
they replaced Armstead. Oh, I'm pretty sure DeForest Buckner was the one who left. It's on my free agency video. I know I did that one for sure. But yeah, let's talk about Jerry Judy. Not Jerry Judy, but the team we could be going to. Denver. John Elway. Haha. No more tall white QBs to pick. Justin Herbert is gone. Fix everything, John. Ugh. Denver's pick is now in. All we can do now is wait. Jerry Judy, perhaps. I wouldn't be surprised if they went and took CD Lamb though. I wouldn't be surprised. No, yeah, just on the broadcast. Buckner's in Indy. Buckner's in Indy.
And Javon Kinlaw is
Pretty sure the NFL experts wouldn't lie like that.
Jones County
I'm fairly sure.
helped him get back on track academically. They too are celebrating this with him as he is
Double check it. We don't know. I mean,
15th pick in the NFL draft belongs to the Denver Broncos.
all right, Denver. Here we go.
They will be a team that will be looking for a wide receiver.
Vic Fangio, John Elway.
And only Henry Ruggs was wide receiver down the board. So you got to get another weapon for Drew Lock. I think if you're the Denver Broncos right now, you've got Courtland Sutton, but he can certainly use some help. And there's a lot of big playmakers still available at the wide receiver position.
They're all there still.
CD Lamb yet either. There's T. Higgins, Brandon Ayuk from Arizona State, Justin Jefferson from LSU. I thought Drew Lock did some really good things late last season.
Lamb will go to Baltimore.
There's a lot of good receivers out there.
We'll see because there are more wide receiver prospects out there too. Got T. Higgins, Brandon Ayuk.
CeeDee Lamb, much more physical. Judy, the inside slot guy, great route runner. Eventually, somebody's going to pick one of these guys, depending on what their need is.
So these draft parties, small in scope to make sure they comply with the guidelines.
Here we go.
With the 15th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Jerry Jeudy.
Well, there it is. The Denver Broncos have selected the Haitian sensation, Jerry Jeudy. Oh, okay. Good to know I've been proven wrong. Not the first time that I've been proven wrong. So, Jerry Jeudy going to Denver, the Haitian sensation.
See the training that he's done, and he wears a necklace to honor his late sister, who's born with birth defects and is very close.
Train with Michael Johnson. Kid is pretty fast, so give him that.
In the entire NFL Draft, there's no argument about that. I think everybody would agree.
I think with Jerry Jeudy being a home run hitter and a big time weapon, we're ready for the
Transition to more and more of a spread look with the 3 and 4 wide receivers. You can see how much wiggle he has. You get him matched up against a nickel corner or a safety over top of him.
We are now ready for the lock and load offense. I'm trademarking that. You can't take that from me. We're getting ready for the Drew lock and load offense because Cortland Sutton is still there. You got Jerry Jeudy, Noah Fant. The lock and load offense could be in full force sometime soon.
Reminds you of Antonio Brown at the start of the line of scrimmage. You can't get a clean jam on him. And he works out the house of athletes with guys like Stephon Diggs and Antonio. And you can see where his game is very similar there. Quick, fast, he can create separation, great hands, and tracks the ball down the deep ball extremely well. That's a talented wideout. Surprised that he's the second wideout off the board, but it's a great pick by the Denver Broncos.
Okay. So far, a wide receiver deep draft only has 2 wide receivers off the board. And on the clock next, we have them Dirty Birds. All right. The Atlanta Falcons are on the clock. I lend you my ear. Who's Dirty Birding? Does Atlanta go another receiver maybe? Julio Jones is out there. Riley Ridley. D-liner secondary for Atlanta. Okay. You thinking Trayvon Diggs, Xavier McKinney? The Beastie Boys. Why am I not surprised that I watch a good lot of JoJo. I'm surprised that the Beastie Boys isn't a stand or like a reference in that show yet. And it's been about like a good 8 parts. Okay. Eli more so. AJ Epinesa. I almost forgot about him being in this class.
GMA tomorrow. It's the television event everyone's talking about, The Last Dance. And now tomorrow, see for yourself an exclusive moment from the next episode. What will it reveal? The Last Dance. The exclusive clip. See it tomorrow. GMA.
Spring is coming, and thunder is in the forecast. It's time to hit the woods, to call him in, and turn full strut
before you hit the woods. Gear up for the opener. Find your camo, your calls, and all your essentials at Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's.
Make me strong when I need it for you and brave. You, give you all my love. You, give you all of my love. You, give you all my love. Always you on my mind.
My name is Jonathan, and I work for Verizon. I totally get how important it is to stay connected. We're connecting with people. We're offering them solutions.
Customers can do what they need to do whenever they need to do it online.
Because it gives customers the ability to not come into the store. They can simply tap and swipe.
Something that they can use wherever they are.
We care about keeping you safe.
At Verizon, we are here and we are ready. We are open 24/7 online, so you can keep managing everything from home and to the Verizon apps at Verizon.com.
I know that the commercial's out. Have you been watching The Last Dance? I haven't caught up to it yet. I'm trying to watch it all in bulk. I know I'm gonna be wild late, but you know.
Last Dance was sensational. Everybody was saying how good it was going to be.
Mm.
It even exceeded the
Clavon Chason is still on the board.
episodes 3 and 4 coming up. This
Maybe Clavon Chason?
iconic night of the sporting calendar has been this NFL draft, and we are through 15 picks. Jerry Jeudy, the most recent to go to the Broncos out of Alabama. 9 of the first 15 picks have been from the Southeastern Conference. A record for any conference in a draft is 12. The SEC's done that twice, the ACC once. It appears the SEC on its way to making a move past that, and a team in the middle of SEC country, the Atlanta Falcons. Dan Quinn, the head coach, and his home, Arthur Blank, the owner, looking at the new uniforms. They're rocking those with the ATL little mean machine motif going there.
What do you guys think of the new Falcons uniforms? The new Falcons uniforms look all right. Yeah, I think Charleston will be a reach. He's just there. He'll be an okay option. Be a reach, but you know, sometimes the reach is good. Never know.
Pass rush is something they just have not been good at in the last 2 years. Clavon Chason from LSU could be a good candidate here. Falcons pick is in.
With the 16th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select A.J. Terrell, defensive back, Clemson.
All right. The Falcons go AJ Terrell from Clemson.
So A.J. Terrell, this continues the theme we saw at the top of the draft with Joe Burrow playing close to home, Chase Young playing close to home, the Ohio State star getting picked by Washington. Now A.J. Terrell, Clemson star from Atlanta, goes to Atlanta. He has a son who's going to be 1 in June, and now A.J. Terrell is going home. And
This is all I can muster. That's all I can muster because I never knew a lot about AJ Terrell, except that he picked off Tua Tagovailoa on the first play of the national championship game that Clemson won. So there's that.
to start the scoring. But that is not the only moment that defines A.J. Terrell. Instead, it's another one off the field, which has shaped his motivation heading into this night.
This is my son Trey right here. On June 9th, 2019.
Hey,
Blessing. That's my wife.
AJ Terrell's son was born June 9th. That's perfect.
First time was a surreal moment. Just a blessing, greatest gift ever. Fatherhood is great. You know, I'm inspired by my father to be a great father down the road for him. Ideal Terrell the third, Trey Terrell, him being the third of our name, just a blessing, and hopefully it can be a fourth.
In addition to being a blessing, A.J. says it is the greatest motivation he'll ever need. And now,
As he steps into the next chapter of his life, Reese, he does so not only as a National Football League player, but as a father more determined than ever.
And now on the board next we have Dallas. Dallas. What are the what are the 1980s ABC primetime drama bring to us this year? McKinney a lock? Well, we will have to see. You know, with the new uniforms coming out, I was honestly looking forward to seeing the players with the new uniforms, but now I can't with how everything else is unfolding here. So that kind of sucks.
Certainly, AJ Terrell from Clemson helps fill one of the big ones. Celebration going on, and AJ will be able to stick around pretty close up because of what we're going through in the country. Draft picks will be flying off all over the place immediately as they have in years past to join their teams, and AJ will already be close to the Falcons. The team that is on the clock right now, the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay, Mike McCarthy finally. A new coach in Dallas.
Situation that Prescott committing to him and trying to work that out at quarterback. Will they get a weapon for him, or will it be a defender? There have been defensive backs that have been linked with the Cowboys, but C.J. Henderson and now A.J. Terrell both off the board. The safeties are not yet though.
All right, the pick is in. Here we go.
See what's going to happen here with Dallas. Yeah, I think Dallas gets the award for being the most giddy before their pick gets announced. You can see Mike McCarthy smiling. Jerry Jones fired up. They clearly got their guy. I don't know who it is, but they are got out giddy with whether they're about to announce. Have you ever seen anybody that see me is really unhappy? Oh, everybody's happy. It's also when the second last word, the best. Get the ball, get the ball, get the ball, get the ball. Is he in a basement or is he on an airplane? That's what I want to know. Is Jerry Jones on his jet? I think he's on his yacht. Whatever it is nice. That's a theater. That's a theater for sure. That's a home theater right there. It's like church. Mike McCarthy, look at him. Look at him. He's fired up. I'm telling you, they win the award.
Wide receiver McKinney. Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Cowboys seemingly been right on the cusp the last few years. Maybe the giddiness and the happiness it would save from Big D. Hey, even the celebrations in isolation are a little bit bigger with the Cowboys in Dallas, right?
Everything is bigger in Texas. Now Mike McCarthy will be the biggest thing in Texas. Okay, here we go.
With the 17th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select C.D. Lamb.
The Cowboys take C.D. Lamb. The Cowboys take CD Lamb. It's time. It's been enough time. Looks like Jerry Jones doesn't like Juice World or X. Sorry, Jerry Jones is so old school. All he listens to is CDs, and soon CD will be scoring TDs. I mean, Cowboys fans, you've got Dak, you've got Zeke, Armani Cooper, Blake Jarwin, and now CeeDee Lamb. Tony Romo on commentary. Jason Witten on commentary. Well, he's in Oakland. He's in Las Vegas now. Skip Bayless, an analyst. Michael Irvin, an analyst. Y'all them boys. I had to do that bit in honor. I'm sorry. But yeah, CeeDee Lamb with that wide receiver core. Have fun. Have fun. The Cowboys are going to win the NFC East for the next 5 years. So here we go. Miami again. Miami got 2 with the 5th pick in the draft. What's next? Oh, Michael Gallup too, right? Yeah. Michael Gallup is also dangerous. He's proven himself. As a kid from Colorado State, yeah. That dude is proven.
Line. The desert never lies.
You know what I said?
No, you were talking about Allstate and insurance.
I just
Let's try again. Everybody back to line.
accident forgiveness from Allstate. Click or call for a quote today.
So I want to take this time to make sure you guys are all safe at home. Line. I have no lines. I have no. This is not scripted. We're live. We're on the air nationwide. Jones from Houston. I don't even know who that is, and even if you explain it to me, I probably won't know. The American Conference in football is like mid-major schools in basketball.
The kitchens are open for delivery. Everyone's doing what they can to get through these times, and so are we. Mercedes-Benz is making vehicle maintenance and buying needs as safe and seamless as possible. Many dealers offer options such as pickup delivery and at-home service, online shopping, and home delivery.
Line.
Because we understand buying and servicing your vehicle shouldn't be a challenge in these already challenging times. Get 0% APR financing up to 36 months on most
Darren, I I would sleep. I've been sleeping all right for the past couple of days. I'm just like I said. I've been recovering from being sick for the past couple of weeks. So it's like even if I'm awake for quite a period of time, I'll get tired. And it's been over 2 hours to the stream, and I haven't streamed this long since the Super Bowl. So winded. Holy moly, too. The next greatest thing Steph Curry's done for TV.
Things up, baby. This is the draft that changes everything. We need a great draft. You got a chance to absolutely nail this draft. The sky's the limit.
So we can bring in players that give us even more hope.
So I can use these napkins I've been saving for over 20 years. Return to glory, baby.
Fins up.
Fins up.
Fins up. Fins up.
Yeah. Look at all that. Look at all that hope Dolphins fans have.
Miami Dolphins are back on the clock for their second pick of the first round. They took to it, talking about the quarterback out of Alabama earlier. Susie Call spoke with the Dolphins. You say who called?
So I found my Lola. So much recent speculation, but for how long have you been working toward this moment?
Before I say anything, I just like to give all glory to God for all of this. My Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Man, this has been a dream growing up my entire life, working hard, tirelessly with my father, and the support that I had with my mom as well in this. It's been a journey. It's been a tough one, especially going through a lot of adversity. But it's really good. It's cool that I know where I'm going to be now. I'm really excited, and I just like to thank a lot of people that contributed to my success. I like to thank Coach Saban. I like to thank the Alabama coaching staff.
Is the number 13 in Miami retired?
And then I'd also like to thank Stephen Ross.
Yeah, De'Aaron King's gonna be at the U now. I'm kind of excited.
Opportunity.
We surprisingly have a quarterback for the first time in a while.
So congratulations. We can't wait to launch the next chapter.
Thank you so much.
Will the Dolphins let him wear the number 13? I wonder.
And Brian Flores and Chris Greer. Brian's got the kids in there helping out. They're celebrating. The one thing about it, too, is probably going to need to change jersey numbers. I don't think he's getting that 13.
Somebody else that used to wear that number. You're the Miami Dolphins, so you've got your quarterback. You've got two.
This was the Steelers pick.
There's a trade here now.
This is how the trade came about that they got this pick. Remember when the Dolphins had Minka?
So this was supposed to be the Steelers' first round pick, which might have been a defensive pick anyway, which might have been AJ Espinosa. Espinosa, excuse me, I'm sorry.
You can just basically close your eyes and point at who's ever left available. I think that's basically an upgrade.
The Dolphins' second pick of the first round is in. Here's the question.
Here we go.
We got good news for Tua here. We got good news for Tua.
Uh-oh. That's a receiver. That's a receiver.
With the 18th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Austin Jackson, tackle, USC.
Oh, never mind. Austin Jackson from USC. What? Okay. Austin Jackson.
Tackle. He played every snap at left tackle for the Trojans for the last 2 seasons. But this story is about much more than football. It speaks to his character. Here's Tom Rinaldi.
One of the great stories of this draft, Reese. Any player who excels enough to reach the NFL understands the power of bonding with others and the nature of sacrificing for a team. But Austin Jackson's understanding is much deeper through a bond he has with his sister Autumn, who has a life-threatening condition, and through the sacrifice he's made to help her.
This is just for on the field. Off the field, we know it's different, but rookie tackle plus rookie quarterback, yeah, disaster.
Diagnosed with non-black family, which is a rare type of anemia, blood disorder. So basically, her body doesn't make enough blood for herself. Her condition was getting worse as she got older. They needed a donor who matched on 12 different blood tests, and through the grace of God, I was able to be a match, and I chose to be a donor.
All right, ready?
The procedure that I did was a bone marrow transplant, and in order for it to take place, she has to undergo chemotherapy. It was very painful.
I'm starting to plan for the future, even though I have no idea what's going to happen next. But it's just so fun
especially just reminds me how grateful I need to be to have an opportunity like this to chase my dream. Because, Autumn, she's never had that opportunity in her life yet. So it makes me eternally grateful.
Austin underwent that transplant last July and returned to football practice less than a month later, something his doctors had never seen. As for Autumn, Austin says she's making a full recovery and showing no symptoms. She has
Nice.
the world in front of her right now, Austin said. The same is true for him, brother and sister Reese, facing a bright future together. Tom, when Austin was 5 years old, a relative overheard him telling Autumn that he was going to buy a house that both of them could live in. And now that moment is here as Austin Jackson is picked by the Miami Dolphins.
Grand. Well, the Raiders pick is in, and to pay tribute to Al Davis, it looks like it's just Vegas, baby.
Yeah, and I think if you kind of take a broader view with this, think about what the Miami Dolphins have done with these two picks and taking advantage of having three in the first round. I mean, you're getting great character, you're getting great people, not just very talented players that have, check a lot of boxes.
Excuse me.
in their
Oh,
positions. So
wow.
if you're a Miami Dolphins fan, you should be ecstatic with what the GM and the head coach and their brain trust are doing because they're looking, I think, at a much broader scope here and realizing that they can change this franchise by bringing in guys to help David change really the culture of what Miami's been going through in the last few years.
So tanking for Tua worked. They talked about that a year ago and started trading players and really good players. And now you're starting to see it. You got your franchise quarterback that you need. You got your starting left tackle.
Taking for 2 words. I forgot all about DeAndre Swift and Calais Von Jason being in this draft.
They still have another first-round pick and more ammunition to help this franchise move forward.
Jordan Love is also up here still.
Austin Jackson and the Las Vegas Raiders are about to make their second pick of the first round. Earlier tonight, they took Henry Ruggs, a speedy wide receiver, and that blistering 4.27 at the combine. So John Gruden, Mike Mayock, what will they do now with their second pick of the first round? Look at John.
We thought it would be fitting here at pick 19 as the Las Vegas Raiders welcome their second selection to make a special announcement. As you may know, we are scheduled to host a draft in Vegas this year. And we thank so many for the effort they put forth to prepare that possibility. And we think you deserve another shot. So we're happy here to announce that tonight, the Las Vegas Raiders will host the 2020 NFL Draft. Congratulations to Mark Davis, the Raiders organization.
And then the 2021 NFL Draft.
We look forward to being there in Las Vegas, and congratulations.
Even the 2021 NFL Draft.
The 19th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Damon Arnett, defensive back, Ohio State.
Okay.
So Damon Arnett, the second quarterback from Ohio State to be taken tonight after Jeffrey Okudah was taken third overall, the third Ohio State defender to be chosen. Chase Young, the defensive end, went second overall to the Washington Redskins, and now Damon Arnett decided to come back and play. But his senior season last year pays off as he is now a first.
So Damon Arnett
pick. So Damon Arnett, the most recent pick, Jacksonville Jaguars.
goes to the Raiders. Okay.
Miami Dolphins, we just told you the story of Austin Jackson, the tackle from USC, selected by the Dolphins, and how he was a donor for his sister Autumn, trying to help her recover from a life-threatening condition. Tom Rinaldi is with those two now. Tom? Reese, thank you very much. What a pleasure to be joined by Austin and Autumn on such a big night for the family. Autumn, we want to begin with you. What was your reaction when you found out, when your brother told you that he was going to be your donor?
I was really excited and happy. I didn't doubt that he wouldn't do it for me, but it was a relief to know that he would.
Heard what your sister said beside you. How has she motivated you and helped make tonight possible?
She's motivated me in ways I can't even imagine. Just to go through this process together, what we did for our health and just football and putting it together for the both of us has just been great. And glad we have each other.
Autumn, for everyone watching, what's the latest health update?
I am doing amazing. I've made a full recovery. Just a couple of things left to do, but once July comes around, I would have hit a year, so I'll be good.
A lot of emotion, certainly for the entire family, and reason for great feeling and congratulations all around the Jackson house. So congratulations to both of you and to the entire family. When we come back, the 2020 NFL Draft will continue here on ABC. The Jags on the clock when we come back.
So Jacksonville again. That was a bad back joke. But yeah, Jacksonville with their second pick tonight. That should be exciting. I think to boost that defense again, that Jacksonville's either going AJ Panasa or Clay Fonseca.
Staying safe means staying in. Sling TV makes it easier to stay put with the live TV you love for way less. Stay informed and entertained with your must-have news and channels. Stay in and Sling at sling.com. What's the NFL's competitive edge? It's the Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed. Can it help you fall asleep faster? Yes, by gently warming your feet. Can it help keep me asleep? Absolutely. It intelligently senses your movements and automatically adjusts to keep you effortlessly comfortable. Will it help me raise my game? Yup. So we can really promise go to sleep? I promise. True. So I can become best with these guys? Yes, and those guys. Sleep Number.
I'm gonna wait it. I'm gonna wait a little longer.
You want to wait a little longer?
Yeah, I gotta heat it up again anyway.
A mask was just for play. And 6 feet was an impossible length to grow. Thank you to all the first responders and healthcare workers. We are proud to be a part of your lives and see what you grew into. And through May 5th, we'll be proudly feeding you thank you meals for free. It's our honor to serve you.
Since 1926, Nationwide has been on your side. We'll be there in person during trying times.
Today, being on your side means staying home.
Nationwide also is trying to Nationwide.
But we can still support you and the heroes who are with you. We're giving refunds on auto insurance premiums.
Assisting customers with financial hardships.
And our foundation is contributing millions of dollars to charities helping with COVID-19 relief.
Keeping our promise to be on your side. Hairstyling was only about looks, but Head & Shoulder stylers do more. Strong on style, kind on scalp. Strong on style, and kind on scalp. Introducing Head & Shoulder stylers. Styling products that are both strong on style and kind on the scalp. Everyone has what happens now. Sunday, we're determined to stay on the air. Idol makes history. We're coming to you from over 3 locations across America.
This is Christmas.
With unprecedented performances from the top 20. We're going to do this. And it's America's biggest elimination when your vote decides who makes it into the top 10. May America take control. American Idol, new Sunday on ABC.
Man, the Bears really need a good draft this year.
Yeah, we give away all of our good picks for Khalil Mack. Our first pick's 43rd.
There might be some players left. I heard they got their eye on a tight end with tiny hands and vertigo.
There's also a running back with 2 new knees from a Division III college that's known for golf.
This could be the year that finally turns us around. We're only a couple pieces away from needing a couple pieces.
Those poor Chicago fans. Well, we have neared the 2-hour 30-minute mark. To all you troopers out there, thank you. Hope you're all safe and warm at home. Not safe from warm at home is Jacksonville, who has the next pick.
Quarterback, the second Buckeyes corner taken. This one going to John Gruden and the Las Vegas Raiders. So, Herbie, what kind of guy, what kind of player are they getting?
With all the talk of Jeffrey Okudah going up in the top 3, a lot of people lost focus on what David Arnett can do. I would argue he's the toughest guy on the Ohio State team in 2019. Had a broken right wrist, had to play the right corner so he could jam with his left hand and left arm, and did a nice job of being able to play through that injury. Coaches said he was fully committed, played with a chip on his shoulder because of all the attention on the other side of Okudah, and really stepped up to the challenge. Raiders get not just a talented guy, but a mean, competitive guy, which you love to see playing in that spot at corner.
And Kirk, as I mentioned, he initially didn't plan to come back for his senior season at Ohio State. He would not have been a first-round draft pick had he not, and now he is. Jaguars pick is in. Let's go to the commissioner.
With the 20th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Klavon Chason.
Clavon Chason. Okay. Yeah, I thought so too, honestly. They need to boost that defense.
One of the great pass rushers.
Clavon Chason. One of the best names in this draft.
Defensive MVP of the national semifinal win against Oklahoma. Now, at one time he thought he was a basketball player, but this guy's got a great personality, dynamic guy, and explosive pass rusher. Kirk.
Yeah, Rich, you're right about his personality. He's going to bring a little bit of swagger with him, and he's very confident. Again, another guy with all the talk about Chase Young coming off the edge. You talk to the Clemson offensive lineman after they went up against Chase Young and got ready to deal with Chase Young. They were very impressed with what he can do. In fact, they were a little bit more intimidated with the quickness coming off the edge.
Yeah, Clavon Chason.
So Jesse, some versatility, not just a guy, not just a one-trick pony that just wants to rush off the edge. He can do a lot of things for you.
Yeah, you're right. And when I look at him, I look at a lot of pass rush potential, and you see what he's capable of doing. The issue that Klavon Chason's had in his career in college was injuries kept him off the field. Tore his ACL against the Miami Hurricanes 2 seasons ago in the first game, missed the rest of the year. Struggled with a groin injury in the first half of this year. But when he was finally healthy, and a lot of the highlights you're seeing right now, late in the season, you're seeing the force that Klavon Chason can be coming off of the edge with the spin move and all the different counter moves. So, Des, the Jaguars, they go defense in the first round. You get C.J. Henderson, a cornerback from Florida, and now Chason, another SEC defender from LSU. Yeah, when I first saw him play, I thought he was extremely athletic.
So Philadelphia on the clock.
He's a physical freak, a physical specimen. He's the guy who gets home anytime he wants on blitzes. So that's a really good pickup for the Jaguars. Klavon has a dynamic smile. We talked about the personality. Here's what he said on Draft Stock. He said, when you hire somebody, do you want someone who speaks one language or hire somebody who speaks 3 languages? I speak 3 languages. I can pass rush, I can drop into coverage, and cover anybody you want me to cover, and I can play the run too. Those languages, I'll tell you, the other thing he does is he can win a debate. His teammates obviously very excited for him at LSU. Brandon Delphin, a safety who potentially could have his name called this first round, a 2-time All-SEC pick, celebrating in his home getting chosen by Jacksonville. At LSU in the training room, they have this basically debate club. They call it the barbershop, and they'll debate such deep philosophical things. Is water really wet? Moral things about how to continue with a relationship or not. But what Klavon will never give up on any of these arguments, including perhaps the most famous or infamous one there. They had a great debate of if stuck with one thing for the rest of your life that you couldn't change, onion breath or Cheeto fingers. Which one? And that was an argument that Klavon would not let go of, no matter what. Not sure which side he went on. Not even allowed to use the easy.
I avoid that onion breath. I don't like that onion breath, but I was a Cheeto finger.
You don't have soap on your fingers the rest of your life, Kirk. Who cares about your breath? Everybody else got to smell that, not you. All right, with the Philadelphia Eagles on the clock, Maria, maybe you can settle the debate and see which side that Caleb was on.
Yeah, Reese, maybe I'll get into that. But first, we got to get to the point of finally becoming a pro. For Caleb, it's been a journey. I mean, you had to spend an entire season with a torn ACL to this moment now that you become a first rounder. What does this moment mean to you, Caleb?
It means a lot. It means a lot. I've been waiting for all my life, just for the finally happen. It's kind of still a surreal moment.
All right, well, enjoy the rest of this moment with your family and continue celebrating. And we'll continue debating the defense of LSU debates when you guys sit down for dinner, Caleb. Enjoy it.
Thank you. Thank you.
He claims to have never lost one of those arguments. See how many pass rushes he can win now for the Jacksonville Jaguars as Kayvon Chason goes to Jacksonville with the 20th overall pick. And that brings us now to the...
All right, we have coming to the final 10 to 12 picks in the first round, so my extravagance will be limited, if only to allow me to get a little bit of rest, which I do need.
Deep down the field would be huge. We've seen 3 receivers already come off the board, but Justin Jefferson, Brandon Ayuk, T. Higgins, a lot of big-time playmakers still available. Desmond, what do you think? I know you're very high on Justin Jefferson. Desmond, would you like the Justin Jefferson pick here, Kayvon Chason's teammate from LSU?
Do the Eagles really need receiving? I swear, Desmond Howard's changing that book every so often.
He still was very effective. So he's the guy that you can move around your offense, and he's just a tremendous personality too. Loves to dance, loves to have fun, and just an all-around receiver. He blocks through the whistle.
Good Jordan Jefferson.
You don't hear a lot of coaches talk about that or scouts. He's the guy when you watch the film. Justin Jefferson loves to block through the whistle. The Eagles have made their selection now. The commissioner, Roger Goodell.
Before we announce the Eagle selection, I want to personally thank our fans for your contributions to the NFL Draft-a-thon. If you're able to give, we encourage you to go to NFL.com/relief to contribute to those most in need. And we thank you again for your support. With the 21st pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select Jalen Reagor, wide receiver, TCU.
The Eagles pick Jalen Reagor. Jalen Reagor goes before T. Higgins and Justin Jefferson?
TCU has made its mark by developing guys. With Jalen Reagor, he's got football in his blood. He is a chip off the old block, as it were, the son of Monte Reagor, who played at Texas Tech in the 90s. In the top 60 of the 99 NFL draft, and then went on to have a long and outstanding NFL career with the Broncos, the Colts, and the Eagles, and then most notably was a Super Bowl champion. You see the celebration. Jalen was there that night when Colts won the Super Bowl, and Monte Reagor was part of it, and now Jalen Reagor starts his NFL career as a wide receiver with the Philadelphia Eagles, and you see the celebration in the Reagor household in their home state of Texas. 22 career touchdown receptions, and he's also an excellent return guy. Remind us of the young Desmond Howard did. Hey, RD, I absolutely love this pick. I think he's going to be sensational. Reagor can do it all. I mean, out wide, he has speed. Watch how explosive he is off the ball, but he doesn't lose speed on his cut. Track the ball anywhere it is, and he creates separation. You can create the slot, you can return kicks. His biggest problem, guys, this year, he didn't have the numbers like some of his other receivers because he played with a poor offense, ran with bad quarterback play. If he was with a better offense, he would have been one of the top receivers.
Jalen Reagor. Nice.
And guys like Henry runs the third. I'm really surprised that this guy goes high. His ceiling is so high, he's going to have a tremendous year with the Philadelphia Eagles first.
Yeah, there's a matchup, and this is what makes this draft so exciting. You got T. Higgins still on the board, Justin Jefferson, who we just talked about, J.J. Hamler, Michael Pittman, Brandon Ayuk.